I made a mistake on something. It was supposed to be Jeffro King, the Jeffro the King found it, and I should add the kingdom, but just to guys get your format and the AI. Um, now if you guys watch this YouTube video, it will explain the mythical myth, and it will be clear to everyone. So let's go down to the details because I'm in a hurry and I got to go finish up this. I'm trying to make a story. I'm trying to make a comic book of him. Um, Now this is his kingdom. Hang on. So yeah, let me. So before I begin, I'm gonna talk about the crystal and then I'll talk about the everlasting peace. So Jeffro is the king, and he sits in his own throne room. We call it the biggest giant courtroom, where they announce the war or initialize spaceships fights against the other enemy. We can actually launch a war anytime we want to to stop the threat. But at the moment, he's just relaxing in his own throne. He's a king that gotten this far to becoming a great and wonderful king that can help free the country from the war and the threats from the orcs, hedgehogs, and the psychics. The psychics are allies to us, but we don't get along that great. But we're still allies, even if maybe Kabbalah doesn't remember her familyhood were against the Satyrs people, the heroes of the blue planet. We are Jeffro's team. They Kabbalah should be attacking Baby Green right now and saying you're not my friend, you're an enemy. They tried to initialize our ways of peace. And eventually this is why Kabbalah calls his old friend a dumb dumb head. It's her ways. She don't realize that her people relied on Jeffro of a lasting peace, but they didn't seem to get along. They seemed to like their peace better. What was the psychic's peace? Her peace was trying to make the people get along with the orcs, work together, and have their same peace with the orcs of having a neutral, even peaceful life, meaning they want their peaceful lives to join with each other, making it even harder for people to understand their peaceful thing because it can be a bad thing. It can turn the psychics, not only the psychics, the orcs of challenging their own peace, meaning our peace is better. We like the war, we like to conquer, we like to destroy. We want to tell the other world that we are stronger than them and we if you don't follow our world, you will be destroyed. No, that is not peace. That's like pushing over the bullies. Like that we're stronger, we will destroy you if you don't listen to it. And they're mostly like they don't like to have democracy. They don't like none of that. They want to have, just like Russia always wants to have, to be the greatest. So whatever Russia wants is what the orcs wants. It's whatever the psychic wants. It'll probably be more like China wants. So not that much of China, just sort of a little bit of China and something like that. But um it's not very pretty behind closed doors with the psychics. They seem to murder some of their people because they want the peace from the Satyr's people. Wow, so it's very tough for peace against peace. But for our peace, we have the freedom, the knowledge. We have the same peace just like the United States does. And everything what the United States have is what we have. It's whatever the United States peace has is what the Kingdom of Jeffro's peace they do have. So it's fighting a three endless war. It's it's like uh, it's very tough to make a perfect peace against every single nation. We don't want we want the people to have their freedom of speech and all that. That's what us we do want to have. We want to give them whatever they want and freedom of life. But when it comes to the psychics and the orcs, they're different between us. So right now we're fighting an endless war to teach the side which is best. As for the psychics, they're on our side, but they're trying to get us to uh, agree with the orcs' peace. So we don't want that. We don't want to turn ourselves into a bad country. You want that and destroying all their freedoms and all that? No, we don't want that. We must tell the psychics we don't want that. We want our own freedom of speech and all that. We want our own lives. If you don't like our lives, then we will try to teach you that. If you want to wage war with us, then we will have no choice but to wage war with you. You can have your own lasting peace on your own planet. You can have orcs that have their own lasting peace on their own planet. But when it comes to our planet, we want freedom. If your people want to adventures to our planet and they don't seem to like our peace. So then leave. You don't belong in our planet. Go somewhere else where you can have it. So it's not that very easy. They love our planet. It's beautiful and all that. They have a beautiful. They can live forever on our planet, building their own homes and trees and all that. Yeah, that's what they do. Um, but if you don't like our ways, then you don't belong on our planet. That's it. So that's and from there here and on, we have been fighting them for I don't know. We've been attacking their plans to conquer our planets. They've been trying to take over our planet, and we've been trying to fight back. And we have been winning because our planet is. We know our planet. They have not. They're trying to take control of the skies of the planet. Then they go into the planet and try to wage war against the people, wage war against our cities, and try to conquer lands after lands to completely have the planet to themselves. Wow. So the first phase is to take control of the planet. The second phase is to go on into the planet and try to take over the city and everything, to destroy everything in its path and stop the people from having freedom. That's the orc's plan. And for the psychic, they don't want that. They want to have peace. So eventually, if that ever happens, they will call the psychics for help. And they have been doing it. They have been helping. They have been calling the psychics for help against the orcs. And they have been following against the rules to fight with us. Sometimes they don't seem to get along with us. They seem to betray us and let us fight our own fight with the orcs. Do they attack us? No, they just run away and let us fight them. If they want to fight us, they just push us along and try to make an attack and say, you need to stop what you're doing. Don't fight them anymore. Go home. That's how it is. So it's been like this. How are we going to have a peace? It's been like this for a long, long time. The war has never ended for the Saturn's people and the Generation Heroes. It has never ended. We've been at war for a long time with them, and I don't know when it's gonna end. You people are gonna say, when is this? When are the wars gonna end? We don't know. This is the Orcs plan, and when I write the book, you will understand it more. I'm trying to work on it, I'm trying to get it, but I don't understand it yet. But I'm trying to learn from it. But yeah, will this war ever end? Who knows? Okay, so that's that. Now about this crystal. Jeff Rode has found this crystal. It is called the life form crystal. It's supposed to be inserted with the machines. Once it's been inserted, it will need a superhero. It's gonna need a legendary hero to take its life. The, and when it does, it'll take your life and turn you into a skeleton, and then it'll take your flesh, not your flesh, but your spirit, your life, your what's inside of you, your strength and all. It will be turned into fluid, and it will be inserted into another capsule. It'll lead the red capsule into a new capsule where the child is lying. It'll clean the fluid, and then it will be inserted into the child. But be warned, I don't know if the child can hold that kind of power, can absorb its strength. Sometimes it can kill the child. Sometimes it will succeed. But in this time, it has succeeded with the child. And the other one was about to succeed with Cabela as well. Amazing. It was perfect for them. But like I said, the monster went to the for for Jezebel first because she was close by to the monster. Went into the the capsule and just stuck his hand and smashed open a hole into the capsule as some of the water was spilling out and inserted his own flesh into the child, turning her into one of him. Uh-oh. But they managed to get the child away from the monster. It took the baby from the capsule that she was almost Omega life form, but she remains an ultimate life form now. And they ran off with the child, and the monster just stand there and said, "There is no future for you." That's like he said. They managed to get the baby away from the monster, but the child was changing, and she was exerting into the creature, was transforming into a hedgehog. Wow. But this time she's gonna transform into a rabbit, like her brother is. A black and creepy monster. Creepy rabbit that sits. Is she dead? No. The thing on her stomach is coming to and turn her into a rabbit, dark black rabbit. Whoa. And she managed to escape and leaves the space line and runs into space, seeking for the monster Zaire. Zaire tells her to go to the planet where you will wait for your brother to arrive. When the time is right, you will take on your brother and defeat him and turn him into one of you. So you both can be together and join my world, join my war against the people, and we will live together in peace. Not in peace, but a evil peace. That is not going to happen. We can allow that to happen. So yeah, so this crystal, once it is inserted into the baby, I already told you about that. If the crystal is inserted into the machine, it will turn it'll turn the child into a mega life form. But he took some of the pieces off the crystal enough to make another to make two life forms, mega life forms, and that was Jezebel. But um close enough to make enough power to make a second mega life form. Did he manage to find more crystals? He probably did. He had enough of two of them, but he only had one in his hand, the big guy, that was going to be for his son. And he was preparing preparations to turn his son into a mega life form. Wow, with that crystal. Amazing. It's a substantial power crystal. Um, Dropping that crystal can destroy the whole entire planet. Woo! Whoa, Nelly. So he's very careful with it. All rests on that crystal he has in his hand. So it's amazing, I tell you. Also, I made some new things. So this here, I made some new robots. Kind of cool, right? I try to pick one from Metal Sonic, but this guy could be perfect to be the opposite of Metal Sonic. So this is not Metal Sonic. This is a new machine. Um, I was thinking about getting this guy here and being a destroyer of Fang the Hedgehog. I mean, not I mean, Rule. No, I mean Rule the dog, the golden retriever that will face this machine. So yeah, that's kind of cool. So that's gonna be at the end. I'm trying to retrieve all the characters from Sonic's team and turn them into something new. Not turn them, but this is not Nintendo. This is just a logo I put there. This isn't to belong to Nintendo. It might have the logo, but I'm gonna get rid of that. I wrote the texture. I wrote the texture in the manage thing and made a logo of Nintendo. That's kind of cool. I didn't know I could do that, but I did. They had logos of that. So I'll just remove it. It won't matter. This is my model. This is my artwork. This is all belongs to me. Even if it has this, but I wouldn't want to use this. It also has Sega over there. But I would just remove this and get it over with. That's it. I'll just tell the machine to do it. But I have also some other creatures. I was picking a robot so we can face them. I was thinking about this guy right here. Now that looks cool. Um, about this guy, we can just remove him. He's just something. But um, this one looks great, right? Looks like a wonderful big giant machine we have to face, like in Sonic 2. The giant hands and everything. Oh shoot! Ready for some action. I'm thinking about getting all his size, his whole entire body size. I think it's better than Eggman's robots. Better than his robots. And about this one over here, something new. Very nice machine. They're all my models. All of it belongs to me. Even the little creature inside of it. It's kind of cool, right? I like this one right here. This one's more like a big giant machine. I would consider this one too, but it's very cool. Even it has more fingers, it doesn't matter. It's a robot. Um, I'm not sure if I want to use this model. Design her. We need somebody who will be beside that doctor. So yeah, I can make machines. We can make robots, and there will be robots we will be facing. Now I can make a full blown game, and I can generate this as a model. And I was thinking about this guy, but it doesn't look like Gundam. But it's still my model. Even if it does, it's still my model. It's still I can use for commercial use, and I can sell it to the world. Um, this one looks cool. The little guy inside the machine. It doesn't matter about the logo. It belongs to me. The writing, all of it belongs to me. The model belongs to me. I can use for commercial use because I paid $147 for the whole entire set. So all these drawings belongs to me. The only thing I can't claim is the machine itself. I can claim everything else, the license and all this is mine. All of it belongs to me. All of these belongs to me. I can store them, sell them, post them up, make money off of them, make the model, sell it to the world, sell it as a model, make some cash, or sell it, sell it as my video game, whatever. It's all mine. Um, the thing is, I can play with multiple of these characters, so it was going to be kind of fun. I make some easy ones. This is what it's called, Sunstorm. So this is Sunstorm. That's kind of cool. I like it. This one right here, it says the name here. That's what it's called. So there's another creature. I don't know what it is. He's inside a bubble. So we're gonna smash this little guy. We're gonna take him down. Gonna be fun fighting these machines. But which one should I choose? I was still considering this guy here. As antagonist of Metal Sonic, but this is not Metal Sonic. This is a new creature, a new robot that the doctor has created to take on Rule the dog. So yeah, and how fast he goes and all that. Yep. So it's a lot of work. I can make so many robots from Eggman's designs, and they belong to me no matter what. These are my designs, and I hope you like them. And I'm looking forward to showing them how they play in a demo game. So, techniques and skills won't be that hard to work on. Some punches and all that will be in a round table, or we just go with high speed action. So, I hope you like it. I'm working on it still. I got a lot of work. I'm working on the comic book. I haven't started the comic book. I'm trying to figure out how it works before I can make a comic book page. But yeah, it's a lot of work and it's a long ways to go. But I hope you guys love the designs because this is going to be our new characters in Rule the Dogs game. Now, making the new teams and all that, it's going to be a lot of new characters that will be on our side. I'm working towards that, but right now I've just made the enemies. I didn't make the allies yet, but I'm working on that. And I guess that's all I can explain for now. But yeah, if you know what the crystal and all that, that is the power for Cuddles to become a mega life form. Without the crystal, there is no chance. But anyway,